Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Asshole Consulting. Yes, the heater is going. Yes, I put on a sweatshirt. And yes, coffee is percolating so you get all the background noise of the Northern Command. One of these days I will have a nice studio. Once I build the Northern Command in the different place, and I get out of my dumpy little apartments that I'm living in, I will have it like Donovan Sharp and Rich Cooper and all those guys, but for now it's this. Hi Aaron, please keep me anonymous. I'm 30-year-old female and you are in a STEM field in academia. We'll put it that way. My IQ is 130 and I'm having a difficult time having intellectual conversations with old college friends and new friends I've met since college ended. It's especially hard to find new female friends because most women talk about stupid things and gossip. Well, stop right here. Alright. Read the book Curse of the High IQ if you haven't already. Because we can argue male, female, it really doesn't matter. Once you get to an IQ of 130, you are already going to have a huge uphill battle when it comes to a social life. Most people are going to have a huge uphill battle when it comes to their social life because natural things in life happen anyway. We're talking for normie people too, right? You graduate from college, you go off and you move away, now you gotta make new friends, you get a job, no more partying. Sure, some local guys and local gals stick around, sure, you got your old and then they get picked off due to marriage. And especially at your age, at 30, oh, you're in the thick of it now. Oh, they're gone, they're dying, they're gone. They may live nearby you, but they have family. And they should be focusing on their family. Their kids and their wife or their husbands come first, there's no doubt about that. But wait till you get to be in your 40s, when now the kids can kind of take care of themselves. Then you get, I'm tired. Oh, go all the way there. It's like, dude, it's 5 miles away. What's wrong with you? Just get used to that, man. And there is no solution. I used to say, try this. I mean, yeah, there's things you can do to ameliorate the problem, to abate the problem, to lessen the problem, but there's no way you're going to get, if you are a type A, if you got some desire to have a social life, it's smart or dumb, fat or skinny, tall or short, climbing on rocks or not, most people just want to be fat, lazy slobs and stay in. The minority of people who want to go out and avail themselves of life, the majority of people would... Why do you think the TV shows are so popular? Because people are out working out, having a good time? The amount of proactive, socially seeking, adventuresome type of people are in a distinct minority. And so, yes, you could certainly join meetup groups and try that. Go play volleyball or whatever. But realize you are fighting a... Your odds are better at the casino, really, in most games. At least with blackjack, I think it's 48.5% you're going to win. Roulette, same thing, around there. Finding people who are socially and physically active, 30 and older, is very difficult. Very difficult. Now, throw on top of that your IQ. No shit. I find it especially hard to find new female friends because most women talk about stupid things and gossip. Well, okay, we could argue that's female in general, and yes, the checkout lane magazines are not for men, they are for women, and you girls should absolutely 100% be ashamed of that shit. But you're going to have a hard time finding guy friends as well because your damn IQ is so high. You're going to have guys throwing themselves at you because you're female, so you got that going for you, but they have ulterior motives. Alright, so finding actual good female friends, especially with an IQ of 130, it's already hard across the sexes. With women, it's even hard because women have a tighter bill distribution curve of intelligence. And a lot of women, because you've been programmed to think you're victims, not the client, but you went, oh my God, are you saying women are dumber than men? I'm saying women are both dumber and smarter than men because women they're more average. There's a higher percent of them grouping around the average, the mean of 100. So there's less dumb women at the tail end, and there's less intelligent women at the high end. So there are, for every bag lady, there's 5 or 6 bums. For every female version of you, a literal genius in your STEM field, I don't want to, again, point you out, you no doubt probably had 5 or 6 guys in class for every female that was in whatever, Physics 101 or Advanced Calc or whatever like that. So you see that. So for you to find, it's not going to be, for you to find love and romance in dating a guy, you're not in the worst situation. There are, 3 to 4 guys for every one of you, although that might get a little bit annoying at times. But to find a female equivalent, that's even going to be harder. That's going to be really hard. And I understand, at that IQ, you're not going to want to talk gossip or what's happening in People magazine or what did Cardi B do with her ass this time, or did you watch American Idol? And again, like all my other high IQ clients ask me this question, I have no solution. It's that stark. It's that bad. This is a problem I face with, and what you gotta do is, the closest I've come to is hanging out with retired people, because at least they're around, they got the time and they got the money. They may not have the physique, which is why most of them golf or bowl or they have coffee. Guys got their coffee meeting in the morning. We always go and have coffee in the morning. But for your age group, you're not going to fight. So you're going to have to really look for either retired people. I would look within your profession, attend conferences. I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? 130 and above within the you're looking at less than 2% of the population, maybe 2.5, maybe 3 if you're willing to go down a little bit. But females, oh my gosh, even more so. There's got to be a group for women, I'd imagine, women in STEM, something like that. Of course, that's going to be biased to the political left. The ulterior goal of that meeting is not going to be the problems that high IQ women face working in STEM. It's going to be, we got to get more vagina. It's going to be to the left and feminism, so I don't know if you really want to hang out with those people. But, I wish I had a solution. I don't. That's what I'm wrestling with now, and so far my research tells me go older, retired people. You just can't, in your world, maybe you want to focus on academia, go to the meeting groups and the professional associations, but it's going to be hard. It's just going to be hard for you in general. I'm also having difficulties getting along with my boss, who is female and seems less intelligent than me, even though she's older and has a PhD. Well, age and education level doesn't really necessarily have anything to do with intelligence. I read your book, Curse of the High IQ. Can you further advise me on how I can handle my frustrations? I'd like a video response. I said, okay. If I'm smarter than somebody, I'll admit it, but I'm obviously smarter. You sound like the standard prescripted, I'm a powerful woman, I am so intelligent, da-da-da-da-da. And so I asked, what did I ask? How are you having troubles with your PhD boss? Shouldn't you just do the job and there should be no problems? Or when you're saying you don't get along, it's just that you don't personally like each other? You're not supposed to necessarily like your boss or get along as much as you are to be professional with one another. And then you said, thanks for blah, blah, blah. I think it would be both personally and professionally. She never listens to me or my ideas on how to improve things for the department because of my age, and even said that I am too inexperienced and immature. You're not there, okay, ladies and guys, college graduates in general. You're just fresh out of academia, okay? You don't know shit. Oh, you know your particular field, no doubt, inside and out. Right? But your goal when you come out of college is not to take over the world. Matter of fact, being your head is stuck so far up the ass of college, you have no clue how the real world works. I mean, I will probably never hire a college graduate. If I ever had to hire someone, I'm never hiring a college graduate. I'm certainly not fresh out of college. I would be hiring an old fart. Some guy or gal that's got 5, 10, 20, 30 years experience. All right? But this is why you're having trouble, because you are wrong. You are wrong. You don't run the company. Who gives a shit if you know better? No one gives a shit. Not your money, not your position. Shut the fuck up and do your job. All right? Now, if it's an instance where, go back to the olden days when I was in banking and we're making bad loans, I'm like, guys, there's a housing crisis, we shouldn't be doing that. Then you might be right, because the future of the company might be at stake. But here, no one gives a shit how you want to run the company. Do your fucking job, shut the fuck up, and go home. All right? That you have no value being a leader. You're not to be a leader. You're to be a follower. No one is born out of college. I'm a leader now. Knock it off with that millennial bullshit. Shut the fuck up, do your job. But, shut the fuck up and do your job. But I know better. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up and do your job. You are there to obey. You are not there to change or revolutionize or come up with better ideas. All right? That's the real world. You're not going to change the world. You're not. All right? You're going to follow. And then when you get to a position of leadership, you say, oh, that's why change is overrated, because we do these things for a reason and they didn't have the time to handhold me. All right? You would be annoying as fuck if I had you an employee. I would. We'd have the sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, do your job talk. I'm in command. And when you are the boss, then you can do whatever you want. In the meantime, we're doing it my way. We have this problem again, you're fucking fired. Right? Do your it doesn't matter. Oh, you think you're smarter? Who gives a shit? Your boss is the boss. Shut up and do what she tells you. Unless it's something horrifically wrong or immoral, as the case again was in baking. Right? But I know what your job is. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything crisis. This isn't a lab where if you get the genomes wrong or the chemicals wrong, it's gonna kill a bunch of kids with faulty batches of vaccines. You're not. You're in an industry that really doesn't matter. Okay? So what do we do again, boys and girls? We shut the fuck up, we do our job, and then we go the fuck home. Okay? That's what you do. And the sooner you learn, look, the way you get ahead, if you're gonna work for somebody else, the way you get ahead is not by trying to be a leader that you're not. You do what the fuck you're told. You do what, yes sir, yes ma'am, what, how high and how fast and how many times. What? Piss away $1,000 on this stupid meat? Yes sir, right away sir. Doesn't matter if you know better or not. Haven't you figured that out with baby boomers? They're dumb. They're stuck in the, come on baby, light my fire, this is the age of Aquarius. They're in that fucking world. Fuck them. Let them be there. They're dying soon. You're not going to convince them. All right, glad we had this chat. Questions, answers, AssheleConsulting.com. We'll see you all later. Toodles.